Welcome back to Caught on Tape, a series where we take a look at some questionable things that most people believe are straight up impossible or simply non-existent. In all honesty, I cannot blame people for not believing in these things, and even though I make this series, I am still quite the skeptic. However, I still do enjoy giving these topics a chance, and that's why we've covered topics like time travel and teleportation. And it's also why today we're going to be covering a topic that might even seem more far-fetched. And that is, of course, mermaids. What? There are 10 mermaids that may have been caught on tape. Number 1. This video was recorded on a private beach. It shows forensic doctors removing a body from the water. Now, this is standard procedure, so nothing too weird about that. However, the strange part definitely spawns from the body itself. It doesn't appear to be human at all. However, it does have a body similar to that of a person. The main difference is definitely that this creature appears to have a tail. Now, the footage is taken from a relatively far distance, and that's probably because it was never supposed to be recorded in the first place. So it's kinda hard to get a half decent picture of what this creature actually is, but it really does kinda resemble a mermaid. Come on, I cannot be the only one who thinks it kinda resembles a mermaid. Like a little bit please. But many skeptics have stated that it may just be an average, well-known creature that happens to look like a mermaid from that distance. And that may be the case, but why is there like 7 doctors at the scene? Like, you wouldn't need that many people to analyze a creature you already know about, which makes it seem like it may have been a creature we didn't know existed. Whether or not that creature is a mermaid, however, remains a mystery. Number 2. This clip was recorded from the top of a cliff in Israel. It was taken by a guy who believed he was recording a seal on a nearby rock. He is accompanied by a friend, and the two soon realize what they thought was a seal may have been something completely different. As we can see, the creature seemingly stands up, notices the two, and makes a very quick exit. The creature also appears to have a tail. Many people who believe in mermaids also believe that they are an intelligent life form. Well, if this footage is real, that would actually help prove that theory. As we can see this creature turn around and have an intelligent enough thought process to exit the scene when it was spotted. Number 3. This footage was recorded by a scientist in 2006 who was checking on an oil tank. At first, we see a fish who appears to be struggling to break free from some kind of a trap. It's at this point when we see a mysterious creature swim past the camera at a rapid pace. It goes by so fast, in fact, that it's very difficult to pinpoint what it actually is, but it does appear to have a tail. Because of this, many people who believe in mermaids stated that this was video evidence of their existence. However, it went by too fast for us to really know. Number 4. This is a relatively short clip that seems to accidentally pick up a strange creature. We see the creature in the background of the clip jumping out of the water, and while the footage is pretty blurry, we can kinda make out that this creature has some kind of a tail. It could easily be an animal like a dolphin, however dolphins tend to travel in schools and this creature appears to be alone. The easier explanation here is that it's probably an animation. Now, I can't confirm whether it is or isn't, but I mean, come on fam. Number 5. This footage was taken in the UK and shows 2 Coast Guards who were approaching what they thought was a man overboard. However, when they approached the thing that they thought was a man, it turned out to be something completely different. It was a strange creature with a dark set of eyes that jumped towards the 2 Coast Guards. After this, they quickly exited the area. It's unclear what this creature actually is, but apparently, certain experts who viewed this footage said it was a seal. Really? Nah, I don't think so, buddy. Not buying that. Not buying that for 1 second. Regardless of the fact that many people don't believe it's a seal, that's what is written on the official report. But we may never have the actual answer as to what this strange looking thing actually was. Number 6. This footage was featured on Animal Planet and was taken by some men who were out fishing. The clip shows the men pulling up a net to examine what they probably assumed was some kind of a shark or a small whale. However, it turned out to be neither of those things. Instead, it was a creature with webbed hands that attempted to attack the fisherman. While we can just about make out some kind of a body, it is too blurry to tell. However, the hands themselves do in fact resemble the hands of a mermaid. They were apparently fishing in a part of the ocean that hadn't been fully explored, which would explain finding an unknown creature. However, because they dropped the net back into the ocean and quickly left the area, we can't be too sure what this creature actually was. Number 7. Now this entry does actually need a small bit of context, so you might be a small bit confused for like 15 seconds, but yeah, let me explain. There is a legendary creature that is said to live in the Congo River known as the Makole Mbembe. It apparently shares similarities to the Loch Ness Monster, and a tribe from the Congolian forests actually stated that they encountered this beast. Now here's where it becomes relevant. A clip began to surface that was apparently shot in the Congo River, and it is said to feature Makole Mbembe. However, Makole Mbembe's tail was never described to look like that. So certain people came forth and said that the tail shared more of a resemblance with that of a mermaid. Bit of a stretch, but while there are a very small amount of people who believe in mermaids, there actually lives a smaller group of people who believe that mermaids not only exist, but don't look like anything we imagine them to look like. Instead, they would share similarities to monsters, and in some cases be very large creatures, like the one seen in the video. So yeah, like I said, bit of a stretch. Number 8. This is footage that was taken off the coast of an island that was apparently abandoned. Because of this, spotting a creature that is unknown would not be too weird, and that is apparently exactly what happened in this clip. We can see a human-like creature that is quite far away sitting on a rock. Obviously, the island in question is abandoned, so it's very unlikely that it's a person, and the close-up confirms just that, as we can see what appears to be some kind of a grey creature with a tail. Obviously, the creature in question does share similarities to that of a mermaid. However, it also could be another animation. Plus, we've already seen an apparent mermaid sitting on a rock in this video, and that creature had a much different reaction than this one. Either way, there are no definitive answers. Number 9. This is footage that was apparently taken in Tennessee while people were out fishing in Wolf River. The footage goes by very quickly, so it's difficult to make out why it's interesting. However, when you take a second glance at it, you can actually see that a creature appears from the water. It seems to have some kind of a head that resembles that of a human, and we soon find out afterwards that it also has a tail. The interesting part about this video is that it actually was taken accidentally while people were just out fishing, which does indeed add to its authenticity. Number 10. This footage is often considered to be the most popular and realistic piece of video evidence that may suggest mermaids exist. It was taken at an unexplored part of the ocean off the coast of Greenland, at a depth of 3,000 feet. In the clip, we see a man recording the nearby area when all of a sudden, this happens. Soon after the creature places its webbed hand on the vehicle, we get one quick glance at what the creature looks like. As opposed to looking like a mermaid, this creature seems to have alien-like characteristics. In fact, it almost looks like... Is that Paul? I think that's Paul. Regardless, this clip was featured on the Animal Planet and has been studied and analysed for years. And of course, while there is a lot of speculation that it may be fake, this has not been confirmed. In fact, when it comes to this video, we really don't have any answers at all. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, guys, we just hit 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I will try and have some kind of a special video out soon thanking you guys for everything. But for now, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support you've been given on the recent videos. It's awesome to know that you guys are liking them and that you guys are getting behind them, etc, etc. But all of this and more will be said in that special video that I'm going to be putting together soon. So I just wanted to quickly say thank you for now. As always, until next time. Haha.